Okay. Sure. Yeah, of course.
So we'll begin with some pranam mantras to our founder Acharya, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Dashatarine. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
And read a congregation song with his girls.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Everyone, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
You can do it.
Krishna
We believe in you.
Krishna Krishna.
You start from the top.
Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Haribo, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Pramanande Hari Hari Oh.
Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We're chanting the Hare Krishna mantra without stoppage. It's our life's purpose to sing the glories of the Lord. So we'll continue some more kirtan. His Grace Vyasadeva Prabhu will sing.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Ora Pramanande Hari Hari Bol. Harinam Sankirtan Yagya Ki Jai. Thank you so much, Vyasadeva. So welcome to the Hare Krishna Temple. Is it anybody's first time today? Oh, thank you for coming. We are very happy that you have come to glorify Lord Krishna together with us. It can be done anywhere and everywhere. And it should be done anywhere and everywhere, but specifically, we get a lot of benefit from coming together to do our kirtan. That's called Sun Kirtan, and that is the process given in the Kali Yuga. So this age of Kali is called the age of quarrel, and we can see that it's building, isn't it? You can sense it because you're perceptive and thoughtful. You can sense that it's getting difficult to get along in this world. And there's fear, and the fear is palpable. The anxiety is gripping. But we have a positive alternative, and that's called Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Shri Shri Gauranitai Ki Jai. So there's a wonderful song by one of our acharyas, and it says that Shri Shri Gauranitai, Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, they are distributing this chanting process all over Nadia, which is in Bengal. But this is a universal process of religion. So thank you for taking part. And you are all invited to expand your service by making your home a place of chanting Hare Krishna as well. And you can invite your friends and you can chant Hare Krishna with them. So just let me know if you'd like to participate. We can work together. So now we'll have Arti. We'll stand up and go to the front here and we'll sing a song in Bengali and we'll do more chanting and dancing. Hare Krishna. Shobha Kiva Jaya Jaya Ghora Chandet Arotika Shobha Janavi Tatavane Jagamanaloba Janavi Tatavane Jagamanaloba Dakine Nitai Chan Bame Garara Nikate Advaita Shini Vasa Chatra Dara Nasi Ache Gora Chan Ratna Singha Sane Number 3 Arati Korena Brahma Ari Revagane That's right there. Nara Hari Hari Kori Chamaradulaya Sanjaya Mukunda Basugo Sharigaya Shankar Baje Ganta Baje Baje Karatala Madhuramre Danga Baje Varamarasala
Shanga baje ganda baje madhur 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 baje Shanga baje ganda baje madhur 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 baje Bahu koti chandra jini badana ujvala Dhala deshe vanamala kore jala mala Shiva Shuka Narada Preme Gada Gada Bhakti Vinoda Deke Gorara Sambhada Gorangera Rodika Shobha Jagajan Nirmana Lobha Gorangera Rodika Shobha Jagajan Nirmana Lobha Namahom Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Vashata Dashatarine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasari Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Bol. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Ashtotarashta Shishimad. His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Ashtotarashta Shishimad. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami
Maharaj Prabhupada Ki. Namacharya Haridas Thakur Ki. Samaveda Bhaktavrinda Ki. Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Adwaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Ki. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shamakunda Radhakunda Giri Govardhan Ki. Shri Vrindavan Mayapur Dham Ki. Shri Bhakti Dev Tulasi Devi Ki. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Balada lada dayane. Balada lada dayane. Hiranyakashipur Vaksham. Hiranyakashipur Vaksham. Shila Tankala Kalaye. Sila Tankala Kalaye. Ito Nishimha Palato Nishimo. Ito Nishimha Palato Nishimo. Yato Yamitato Nishima. Yato Yamitato Nishima. Bahir Nishima, Hirdaya Nishima. Bahir Nishima, Hirdaya Nishima. Radha Simhamadim Sadhanam Prapade. Nada Simhamadim Sadhanam Prapade. Tapakala Kamala Pave Nakam Aduta Shrinkam Dalita Hiranyakashipur Tanu Bringam Keshavadita Nadahadi Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Narahari Rupa Jaga Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Tavakala Kamala Varenakam Adhuta Shringam Lalita Hiranyakashipur Tanu Bringam Keshavadita Nadahadi Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Kamala Varenakam Adhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipur Tanu Bringam Keshavadita Narahadi Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Let's sing a Bhagavan ki, Prahlad Maharaja ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Gauda Premanande Hare 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 Bo.
Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We are here to celebrate Ekadashi. It actually happens to be Ekadashi here. Hare Krishna. And this very auspicious day is the mother of devotion for those who worship it. So the Krishna Bhaktas, they know that this Ekadashi day, it comes approximately twice in a month. You can perform more hearing and chanting. This sound vibration of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is non-different than Krishna himself. So this chanting process is the amazing quality about Kali Yuga, is that simply by chanting the Maha Mantra, specifically in Sankirtan, together, the heart will be cleansed very, very quickly. And it's described almost like a lightning bolt strikes a mountain. If a lightning bolt strikes a mountain, very quickly, a mountain of dust, very quickly that mountain of dust will be vanquished. So that's what we're doing today. So thank you so much for being a part of this. So, if anybody would like to sponsor, please do let me know. We have sponsorships available for the feast. We're going to serve all devotees, the prasadam which was offered to their lordship, Sri Sri Gaura-Nitai. So if you'd like to be part of that, just give me a notice. Okay, so the next part of our program, we'll go to the back of the room. We'll engage in a spiritual discussion on the topics of Krishna consciousness. And I invite everybody to make themselves at home in the back. Anybody with a little flexibility, comparatively, please do sit on the ground and try to bunch up towards the front. We changed the arrangement so everyone can see clearly and we can all engage together in hearing and chanting. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. All glories to Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhu. Nice to meet you. My name is Margadori Das.
Sandeep.
Nice to meet you, Sandeep. Can we connect after a little bit? Can we chat? Would you be able to help me with this? Very carefully navigate it to that side, next to the and bring her to that side. Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Joy, how are you?
You go down to the basement. There should be 2 floors.
This way?
So you can bring it in.
Okay.
What is the sponsorship rate for that Sunday fees?
Nice to see you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah, so I can see it too. Cameron Prabhu, would you grab one teachings of Lord Chaitanya? Teachings of Lord Chaitanya. So, can you turn that a little bit more? No, so they something like that. Can everyone see this? What? Yeah. So today we're gonna begin with some prayers. First, I want to acknowledge. Oh, thank you. Okay. Be great. Thank you. So first I want to acknowledge a few of our donors. Her Grace Andrea Mataji, she's been a long-term supporter of Rupanuga Vedic College. She wanted to give a sponsorship for today. And also Sandeep Prabhu has given sponsorship. Thank you so much for your support. Hare Krishna. So, we don't want that. So, let's jump in here. 2. So today we'll be studying a book called Teachings of Lord Chaitanya. It's a very wonderful text which Srila Prabhupada has given. And first we can sing some prayers in unison. This is called a Mangala Charna, or an introduction prayers. We do this to invoke the mercy of the Parampara, ultimately of Lord Krishna, so that we may enter deeply into the spiritual topics of Krishna Katha. Can everyone hear me in the back? It's good? Okay. Here we go. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kathamayam Tarati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Parakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhantitam Sha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Vipa Sindhubhyeva Cha Nam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we'll try to get as much air as possible. Would you open? You can leave that. So, thank you for tolerating devotees. We're a work in progress here at ISKCON, Kansas City. This is a institution which was founded by our founder Acharya, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. And he wanted to create a spiritual revolution all over the planet in order to check the imbalances of modern civilization. In general, there's a lot of problems in life. Those problems primarily are birth, death, old age, and disease. 4 main problems. And human society is meant to solve these problems forever. You can say, why is birth a problem? Everyone celebrates when the baby is born. Yes, we do celebrate because in the Aryan civilization or the Vedic civilization or Krishna conscious society, the child is being ushered into this material world. Rather, he's already destined for some body, and the parents are practicing Krishna consciousness, and they're hoping, they're praying to Lord Krishna that Krishna sends them a soul who's ready to change the world. By becoming fully Krishna conscious in this birth, in this lifetime. So that type of birth is a celebration, right? But generally a birth in this material world means old age, disease, and death. So birth is actually the problem. Because if I'm not born here, then I don't have to get diseased. I don't have to get old, and I don't have to die. Right? So Srila Prabhupada has given this society, which is specifically meant to check every one of the factors which is leading us to not solve the problems of life, and rather the society is causing us to make more problems. Who's worried about AI? Isn't it? Who's worried about it? Who's a coder? Who does programming? Prabhu? Few. Are you doing the vibe coding yet? You're using it? Prabhu's using it. He's on the cutting edge. That's just one example. This field, right? It's possible for the code, for the computers to write the code, right? It's not just possible, it's already happening. And companies who are on the cutting edge, they're taking advantage of it and they're making it happen already. And they're building businesses based on that. And they're not even writing the code. So who's worried about geopolitical situation? Wars are going on, tensions are going on, conflict, sometimes genocide, slaughtering of innocent peoples. Who's worried about consumerism? Who's worried about pollution? Who's worried about giving service to Krishna? Right? That's our main worry. And by that worry, all those other worries will be solved. That's called Shraddha, faith. We need to get that Shraddha by Sadhu Sangha. So, therefore, we study the books of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. That's the purpose of this institution, is to gather together for hearing the glories of the Lord. Specifically, hearing the glories of the Lord as given in Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. And those teachings were exemplified in the life of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the golden avatar, or as some may say, dancing Buddha. It's kind of a fun name. He's actually Lord Krishna himself. This is actually very intimate knowledge. It's described in the Shastras in so many places. Chaitanya Upanishad, so many discussions are there. He's given in the Srimad Bhagavatam. So many references are there, which we study each year, at Gaur Purnima specifically, that say Sri Krishna himself, Swayam Bhagavan, this Sri Krishna, he comes himself as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He's in a disguise. Means he acts like a devotee. He acts like a devotee to teach Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam by personal example. That's called Acharya. And actually, he's asked every single one of you that you may also teach to everybody that you meet the teachings of Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. And we know example is better than precept. Example is better than precept. Therefore, we have this society. Again, we have this ISKCON. So we learn the principles, we imbibe the principles, and then we share the knowledge, which inspires others to take up the principles because they can see there's a difference. Say you come here and you watch a few of the devotees doing the kirtan. You watch them giving the lecture. You watch them making the prasadam or serving the prasadam, right? we're getting some inspiration. We're thinking, what are they doing? Why are they doing that? Why are they doing this Krishna thing in a hot temple? Why? Because Krishna is reciprocating with us. And Krishna wants to reciprocate with you. Krishna already is reciprocating with you, or else you wouldn't be here. Because how would you get the power to come here without his invitation? Right? So this is the idea, is that every single one of us has the opportunity to take personal responsibility for the spreading of this movement. This movement is not a spectator sport. This movement is an active adventure. The most important mission on the planet. And it's getting more and more real every single second. It's eternal. But we are getting the opportunity to realize how important it is to serve Lord Krishna. Because the world situation, the world stage is a disaster. It has been a disaster before. And it will be a disaster because that's called the material world. But we have something to do about it. So let us turn our attention to the teachings of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the teachings of Lord Chaitanya, and we will learn a little bit about this process of devotional service. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. So, I'll study from this one. It's nice to hold a book. So this part, can you go to the beginning of this? The life of Lord Chaitanya's mission. Go to the beginning of that. Okay, go to the intro. Oh, here it is. Okay. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed his disciples to write books on the science of Krishna, a task which those who follow him have continued to carry out down to the present day. Due to the unbreakable system of disciplic succession, the elaborations and expositions on the philosophy taught by Lord Chaitanya are in fact the most voluminous, exacting, and consistent of any religious culture in the world. Yeah? Oh. There's a difference in these? Okay. Although Chaitanya, do you see that? Although Lord Chaitanya was widely renowned as a scholar in his youth, he left only 8 verses called Shikshashtaka. These 8 verses clearly reveal his mission and precepts. These supremely valuable prayers are translated herein. So that we can say this all together. Glory to the Sri Krishna Sankirtan, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years together, and thus extinguishes the fire of conditioned life. I'll read this one. Of repeated birth and death. This Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss, and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. O my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction to living beings. And thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names you have invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, out of kindness you enable us to easily approach you by your holy names. But I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than the straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service, birth after birth. O son of Maharaj Nanda, Krishna, I am your eternal servitor, yet somehow or other I have fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet. O my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up? And when will the hairs of my body stand on end at the recitation of your name? O Govinda, feeling your separation, I am considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so even if he handles me roughly by his embrace or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipful Lord, unconditionally. So this is called the Sri Shikshashtaka. This is a very important series of prayers which has been compiled. These were written by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. So the first one is pretty much where we're at. We are striving to practice, to participate in the Sankirtan movement. And the glories of the Sankirtan movement are unlimited. There's specifically 8 glories which are mentioned here. It cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life, repeated birth and death. It's the prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss, and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. So, by participating in this chanting of Hare Krishna, specifically by doing it in congregation like this, right, we can taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. So anxiety, right, it's beyond a buzzword. It's become a whole industry, right? It's beyond a, just a trend. It's a permanent feature of the material world, anxiety. Dukhalayam shashvatam. So, in this material world, everything made of matter is temporary. Isn't it? You have a car and the motor is new. And after a certain amount of time, a certain amount of drives, a certain amount of accidents, then the car is finished. Right? So eventually everything will come to this point. Similarly, this body is like a vehicle. Every single one of us who is in conditional life, which is mentioned here, is conditioned with the conception that I am this body. Conditioned means there's conditions. Like when you download an application for your computer, you see terms and conditions. When you sign up for some service online, you'll see terms and conditions. By clicking this box, you attest that you agree to our terms and conditions. Right? So by entering this material world without Krishna consciousness, we are agreeing to the terms and conditions, which means aham mameti. Means I and mine. That means I am this body, and everything in relation to this body is my property. They're my specs. They're not your specs. Right? It's my car. It's not your car. It's my wealth. It's not your wealth. It's my power, my fame, my beauty, not your beauty. Right? And what happens with this consciousness is there's only a certain amount of temporary pleasures or temporary resources. Because like I said, everything material is degrading by nature. So you may have a garage. And when you got the garage, everything was clean and neat. And the pavement in the garage was very pristine and fresh. And the trim was proper, no scuffs on the trim. No scuffs on the stairs into the house. No bad smells. It smells like new paint. Right? But then after some time, you put some stuff in there, and you put some more stuff in there, you put some more stuff in there, and then you realize, this place is dirty. Everything's dusty. I put so many things in here and all the things are dusty now. How is that happening? You may wonder, it's like, where did this dust come from anyway? It's completely covering everything I put in the garage. I didn't even touch it. I didn't even do anything. Nobody even comes in here. And still there's dust on everything. Okay? So this is just one small example of how every single thing is deteriorating. Where is that dust coming from? It's coming from the ceiling. It's coming from the ground. It's coming from the walls. It's coming from the body. If you don't take a shower on a regular basis, your body is producing filth, isn't it? Therefore, in the Vedic culture, there's bath. Up to 3 times a day, you know. According to the status of life one lives, then one takes different number of baths, right? So we can understand from these simple examples, my body is actually deteriorating. It's not like a fresh smell comes from my body. Some foul smell is coming. So this is actually a hard truth. There's waste, there's decomposition, you know, there's breakdown. This is what the material world is. So in such a situation, when everything material is deteriorating before my eyes, and I am convinced that I am this body which is deteriorating, and I am convinced that the things in relation to this body are mine, and they're also deteriorating, then there must be anxiety. There must be anxiety, isn't it? Because I'm getting old. One of my friends used to say, "We're getting old." And sometimes he would go down the street and he would just say that outside, and they said, "Yeah, you're right, we are getting old." That's novel, just to think about that and live with that, sit with that. But you are not getting old. Body is getting old, right? So this is discussed in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, in the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. So we're going to take a small snapshot of these teachings here. These things are all taught in the Bhagavad Gita, but they're continued in the teachings of Lord Chaitanya to different persons. So this is the teachings to Rupa Goswami. So, yes. So let me find the place here. I want to specifically talk about this. Yes. Oh. So this is a very wonderful section here. So he speaks about this is the one. Yes. Okay. So here we go. Let's read a little bit of this. Does someone want to read? Anybody?
Beginning his 10 days of continual instruction to Rupa Goswami, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "My dear Rupa, the science of devotional service is just like a great ocean, and so it is not possible to show you its entire length and breadth. But I shall try to explain the nature of that ocean by taking just one drop out of it. And this way you can taste it and understand what that ocean of devotional service actually is." The Lord then explained that within this Brahmanda, or universe, there are innumerable living entities who, according to their own fruit of activities, are transmigrating from one species of life to another and from one planet to another. In this way, their engagement in material existence has continued since time immemorial. In actuality, these living entities are atomic parts and parcels of the Supreme Spirit. It is said in the Shvetashvatara Upanishad that the length and breadth of the individual soul is 1/10,000th part of the tip of a hair. The atomic magnitude of the living entity is confirmed in the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, and in the 10th canto, Sananda Kumara, while performing a great sacrifice, quotes the following statement by the personified Vedas. "O Supreme Truth, if the living entities were not infinitesimal sparks of the Supreme Spirit, each minute spark would be all-pervading and could not be controlled by a superior power. But if the living entity is accepted as a minute part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, one can automatically understand how he is controlled by the Supreme Power. The latter is his actual constitutional position. And if he remains in this position, he can attain full freedom. If one mistakenly considers his constitutional position equal to that of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he becomes contaminated by the doctrine of non-duality, and his efforts in transcendental life are rendered ineffective."
So this is some reflections about how Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he explained to Rupa Goswami. This place is called Rupanuga Vedic College. So primarily it's a type of a seminary branch of ISKCON, which is meant for educating, educating young persons to take up the science of Krishna consciousness in a very robust way, which means we should be thoroughly convinced of the science of Krishna consciousness and thoroughly studied, right? By becoming thoroughly convinced and thoroughly studied, then we can share this knowledge with others, right? So this is the purpose of this institution specifically, is to recruit and train members of the wider community to really take serious the process of Krishna consciousness. So Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught Rupa Goswami. So we're called Rupanuga Vedic College, which means we follow in the footsteps of Rupa. Rupa is this saint who met Lord Chaitanya personally, and he received shiksha from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now, the shiksha included this verse, Brahmanda Brahmite Konya Bhagavan Ji Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata Bij. That the living entities like you and I who are receiving bodies, and we think we're these bodies, we're conditioned in material life, we're wandering all over the universe by our karma. Because karma is very complex. As soon as we step out of the door, then we step on some ant. Then the karma is there. Or as soon as we take food, some karma is there. As soon as we do any activity, there's some network of karma which must be played out. And the only way to play it out, right? The only way to not play it out is to engage in the Lord's service. That's called akarma. So that's the purpose of this institution. But that is only available after wandering and wandering and wandering when one becomes Bhagyavan. Bhagyavan. That means he's become the possessor of good fortune. Bhagavad Gita. This Bhagavad Gita means the person who is the owner of all opulence. He sings a song. That song is given by Lord Krishna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. So we can become Bhagyavan. It means we can become also possessors of good fortune. So we can become possessors of good fortune. When we become real possessors of good fortune, we will, by the mercy of Guru and Krishna, by the mercy of a devotee of the Lord, and the mercy of the Lord within the heart and in the spiritual world, this Lord Krishna and his representative, the spiritual master, the devotee, by their mercy, Guru Krishna Prasade Pai, Prasad, they give their prasad. Then one gets the Bhakti Lata Bij, means the seed of bhakti, which grows like a creeper, like this. See this? This is like a creeper. So right now it's a seed form. But as you water it with the process of Shravanam Kirtanam, and specifically all the 9 forms of Bhakti Yoga, as you do Shravanam Kirtanam specifically, you put water on this Bhakti Lata, Bij, this Bij. Then the Lata starts growing, all the way up to Krishna's lotus feet. And that's the prayer that we heard in the beginning. The Lord is saying, I am your eternal servitor. So he's realized this instruction that Rupa received. Actually, every living entity is eternally the servitor of God, child of God, whose rightful claim, whose rightful inheritance is the kingdom of God. He's got a big, big place, and we each have a little inheritance there. We can't be the boss, but we can take part in the party. And that's going to be the best party we ever had. And it's going to go on and on and on and on and on and on. And it's never going to stop. So who wants to go? Haribo! Right? If we can get that enthusiasm, I want to go to that party. I want to go to that party. And you learn the science of how to get there. Then this Bhakti Lata will go all the way up, and you'll be seated, and you'll be dropped right into the most amazing party in existence. So, by the mercy of Guru and Krishna, we receive the seed of devotional service. And if we take advantage of this opportunity, we can actually transcend all the problems of life. The problems of life are going to become more acute. You're going to feel them more intensely. Unless we take more intensely to bhakti. And as soon as we let up on our bhakti, we feel the pressure again. We can be feeling really strong, really free, really happy. really blissful, serving Krishna. And all of a sudden, I slacken my service to Krishna and bam, I'm hit with the anxiety. We have every reason to be in anxiety materially. But spiritually, we have every reason to be completely free from anxiety and fear. So, thank you so much, devotees, for taking part in this movement. Every single one of us is deputized to participate 100% in this movement. This is the real thing happening. That sounds bold, but it's the only thing that's been happening since the beginning of the universe. The only thing that's been happening is getting out of here by the process of devotional service. Since the very beginning of this universe, Lord Brahma received the teachings from Lord Krishna himself. Tene Brahma Hrida Ari Kavaye. He received the teachings through the heart. And what are those teachings? He received the realization of Goloka Dham. And he could understand, there is Lord Krishna, and he's playing the flute, and he has a peacock feather in his hair, and he's standing in a certain pose, just so, right? And he's got the most amazing toes. And he's got the most amazing jewels. He's got the most amazing friends. He can speak to all the animals. Lord Brahma, he realized all of that. And he made his life's purpose to share that information with every single soul. And we come in that divine line called the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. And everyone is invited. Take part in this mission. Make your home a transcendental battlefield. That battlefield is waged with sweetness. That battlefield is waged with prasadam. That battlefield that war is waged with kirtan, with shastra, not shastra. Right? So everybody is deputized. Invite people to your home to chant Hare Krishna. You have your friends, you have your network. Be brave, be bold, ask for help. This movement isn't only about people who live in temples. This movement is about everybody chanting Hare Krishna and becoming completely free from all the problems of life, namely birth, death, old age, and disease. So thank you very much for being here today, giving me this opportunity to speak. I very much appreciate your kind attention. Please forgive me for any offenses. And let us go on chanting Hare Krishna and living a blissful life of Krishna consciousness. Haribol! All glory to Srila Prabhupada! So now we'll bring up prasadam. Prabhu's going to close the darshan. So if anybody wants to get a close-up darshan, you didn't get a chance, please go there now. You can give a few seconds. And I'll start some kirtan. So we're going to do a little bhajan. It's called Shuddha Bhakata. And it's really nice to sing on a Kadashi. Shri Shri Gaur Nitai Ki Jai. So this song, okay, so the rules are, if anybody wants to volunteer for serving out, they'll be determined. And devotees can go ahead and take prasadam. But we're going to sing this bhajan, so you can decide how you want to do it, okay? Shudha bhakata charandrenu bhajan anukula bhakata charandrenu bhajan anukula Shudha bhakata Bhagata Seva Paramasiri Premalatikara Mula Bhagata Seva Paramasiri Mula Bhagata Seva Paramasiri Premalatikara Mula Paramasiri Premalatikara Madhavati ti bhakti janani jetane palana kori Madhavati ti janani jetane palana Krishna basati vasati boli parama adare boli Krishna basati basati boli parama adare boli Krishna basati basati boli parama adare boli Mara jisabastane kodolo brahmana range Mara jisabastane kodolo brahmana range Savastana eri bohami chayane bhakta sange Savastana eri bohami pranay bhakta sange Mridanga bhaja shunite mana apsara sadajase Mridanga bhaja shunite mana apsara sadajase Kirtana shuni anande vidoya nache Ora
자제 Jugala murti dekhi amora paramananda hoya Jugala murti dekhi amora paramananda hoya Prasad seva korite hoya sakala prapancha jaya Prasad seva korite hoya sakala prapancha jaya कोई की गृह गोलो का भाया नगरी है बजाना देखी गृह ते गोलो का भाया से हृदय किया गंगा सुख से पाया चरण सी दूधे किया गंगा सुख सासी पाया देखी जुराय प्राण मानव तुष्ण जाने तुलसी देखी जुराय प्राण मानव तुष्ण जाने शाक से बने जीवन सार्थक माने घोर प्रिय शाक से बने जीवन सार्थक माने विनोद कृष्ण भजन अनुकूल फलदा भक्ति विनोद कृष्ण भजन अनुकूल फलदा से परम सुखे स्वीकार करो ये दाहा Divase Parama Sukhe Svikara Koro Yetaha. One more time. Prati Divase Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Ora Pramanande, Hari Hari Bo.
So we'll read the translation now. The dust of the lotus feet of pure devotees, enthusiastic devotional service, and service to the pure devotees of the highest order are the roots of the creeper of devotion. The holy days like Ekadashi and Janmashtami are the mother of devotion for those devotees who respect them. Let the holy places of Krishna's pastimes be my places of worship, and bless me. May I always visit all the holy places associated with the Leela of Lord Chaitanya and his devotees. When I hear the sound of the mridanga in my heart, I always desire to join in kirtan. And when I hear the bona fide songs describing Lord Chaitanya's pastimes, my heart dances in ecstasy. Whenever I see the transcendental Sri Vigrahas of Radha Krishna, I am in bliss. For by taking their lordship's prasad, we can conquer over the material elements. One day, while performing devotional practices, I saw my house transformed into Goloka Vrindavan. When I take the Charnamrita of the deity, I see the holy Ganges waters that come from the feet of Lord Vishnu, and my bliss knows no bounds. By seeing the Tulasi tree, my heart feels joy, and Lord Madhava, Krishna, is also satisfied. When I eat the prasad favored by Lord Chaitanya, it is a new life's experience. Lord Chaitanya was very fond of a green vegetable preparation called shak. And there is another song in this book that tells of the amazing effects of this type of prasad. Bhaktivinoda concludes by saying, whosoever attains the stage of enthusiasm for these devotional practices will be supremely blissful wherever he may be. Shuddha Bhakta ki jai, Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki jai, Shri Shri Gauranitai Bhagavat Prasad ki jai. So now we'll sing the prasadam prayers. Sharira Vijaja Jodendriya Taheka Jive File Vishaya Sagure Tara Madhya Jivahati Loba Moisu Durmati Take Jatakatina Samsare Krishna Baradoya Moy Koribar Jivajay Swaprasadan Dilobai Sayanamritapal Radha Krishna Gunagao Premedako Chaitanya Nitai Shri Shri Gaurnitai Bhagavat Prasad Ki Jai. Super big thank you to our sponsors for today's festival. Today's festival is sponsored by Her Grace Andrea Mataji, Hari Hari Bol, as well as Sandeep Prabhu, Hari Bol. Thank you so much for your support. If you'd like to sponsor a feast in the future, please do let me know. We will offer the prasadam to the lordships and to all the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna.